Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you are fine and safe at your homes. My name is Farhan Faisal Sheikh. I am lecturer in Fine Arts, Division of Arts and Social Sciences, University of Education, Lower Mall Campus, Lahore. My specialization is graphic design. I'm going to teach you the subject Communication Design. The course code of this subject Fine 3120, BFA Honors 6th semester, session 2017-21. Lecture number 5, Typography and Imagery. What is typography? The word typography in English comes from the Greek roots typos, means impression, and graphia means writing. Adjust the space between individual letter forms. Typography is the art and technique of arranging type to make written language legible, readable, and appealing when displayed. Leading. In typography, leading refers to the distance between the baselines of successive line of type and letter spacing and adjust the space between pairs of letters. Kerning. In typography, kerning is the process of adjusting the spaces between characters in a proportional font, usually to achieve a visual pleasing result. Basic kind of typefaces. There are 3 basic kinds of typefaces: serif, sans serif, and decorative. These are the example of these typefaces. Notice the little add-ons at the end of lines on the serif font circles in red. Those are actually called serifs. Hence the name of the font category. Sans means without, which is why all fonts without serifs are called sans serif. Decorative fonts are such that don't really fit strictly in either of those categories and are often elaborate creative fonts used for titles. Typographical elements everyone needs to understand. Universal typographical design elements are hierarchy, contrast, consistency, alignment, white space, and color. Even a basic understanding of each of these elements can revolutionize any design project. Hierarchy. One of the main roles of hierarchy is to help keep your ideas organized so that viewers can always identify which category of information they are reading. A typical examples would be a website where the title of the site is at the top of the page in a large header, while main navigation pages within the website are listed below the header in a small font. Contrast makes text interesting and can help you communicate which ideas you want to emphasize. Varying size, typeface, weight, color, and style can achieve your designs a big impact as well as make your ideas organized. In this example, you can see how contrasts help you to give your text an interesting, attention-grabbing, and even more meaningful appearance. The word small is black, aligned right, line weight in an italic serif typeface with increased space between letters. Large is red, heavyweight is a regular sans serif typeface and is about bigger than the small. In the second example, both the fonts small and large are in same size. Clearly, elements of contrast make the first design stand out much more than the second design where the both words have the same styling. Consistency is a key principle for all typography. Consistency fonts are especially important as using too much can lead to a confusing and messy look, so always using the same font styling for the same information. In these examples, the chapter number 1 below has a pleasing design with only 2 font faces, 2 colors, and 3 font sizes. Even though only 2 font, the text is left aligned. Expect the page number providing clean, consistent lines. However, on the next chapter 2 page, there are 4 different font faces, 4 colors, 4 font sizes, and each element has a different alignment. All of this creates a messy, unattractive design. Alignment refers to the line that the text orients towards. It can apply to a whole body of text, individual words, or even images. Alignment should be as consistent as possible, and every element of your design is meant to align to one of the other elements in some way to create equal sizes and distances between objects. Many amateur designers make the mistakes of overusing center alignment. Left alignment is usually the best choice. Right alignment can also be an interesting. However, avoid using right alignment for body text. White space refers to the empty space around objects or text and can make the form of margins or just an uncluttered area. It creates an pleasant visual experience and can even draw attention to the text. In the first box, the text is crammed against the bounding box, make it hard to read. In the second box, the text has breathing space and the design even looks more stylish. We often think flashy colors and bold fonts are the only way to draw attention to text, but amazingly, white space can be the best way of drawing the viewer in, as it indicates that whatever is within the large field of empty space must be important. Color Color can really help to set the mood for your design, and getting it right can make your text stand out. So the color is very important to design every item of your design like posters, calendars, hoardings, pamphlets, brochures, standees, and etc. Importance of imagery in graphic design. Why is imagery important in graphic design? It's done by professional called graphic designers and used in fields like advertising. Image making is very important to graphic design. It's an effective way to catch people's attention and make connections with viewers. Here are some examples. Uses of imagery with typography. These are some examples of book covers which are very interesting and helps you in every field of designing. These are the examples of typographical logos. You can see different types of logos which are designed very well. These are the example of website typographical design. In this design, imagery is also used to capture the viewer's attention. Website typographical design, another example. Imagery and typography both are help in the field of design. The example of magazine cover, the most famous example, Vogue. The interesting layout by using imagery and typography. Billboards, the strong visual with strong caption. Posters and illustrations. These posters are created by illustrations by using typography. Another examples, posters and illustrations. These posters are also created by the help of the arrangement of typography in a pleasing layout. There are some other examples. You can see how to manage the layout by using types and by using different colors. And in the face of line, you can see how typographical arrangement which is pleasing to the eye. Another example, art. And this one is the second example of this slide. Another example of posters and illustration. Advertisements. You can see the pleasing layout by using typography and images. These examples are very interesting and helps you to create any design. Typography and product packaging. These are the best examples by using product, other examples, typography and product packaging. Some other examples of product and packaging. Dear students, you can ask any question regarding this lecture from me without any hesitation. Thanks, take care, Allah Hafiz, and best of luck.